Most people don't like it when you question rules. Not because the rules are perfect, but because we're used to them. So when I talk about schools, homework, grading, or reading systems, and someone says, that's just how it works, I get it. That's why sports are a useful analogy. Because sports are full of rules we accept without ever asking why. Take this simple question. At the end of a season, do you actually think the best team always wins? What does best even mean? The team that played the best all year? The healthiest team at the end? The team that avoided injuries? Or the team that got hot at the right time? We pretend it's simple. It's not. Coaches spend an entire season preparing for something they can't actually predict. Who will be healthy? Who will be available? Who will peak at the end? So when we say the best team won, what we really mean is the team that survived the system won. That's not the same thing. Now let's talk about rules we never question. In basketball, players foul out. 5 mistakes and you're gone. Why? No other major sport works like that. You don't strike out 3 times and get kicked off the field forever. You don't get called for offsides 3 times and get ejected. You don't miss a putt and get told you're done golfing. But in basketball, one of the most skilled players in the game can be removed entirely. What does that do? It changes strategy. It makes end-of-game basketball a different sport. It encourages avoidance, not excellence. Is that better, or is it just familiar? And here's another one. Why do time-based games become less like the actual game at the end? In basketball and football, the final minutes aren't the game you played for the first 3 quarters. They're a rules management exercise. Intentional fouling, clock manipulation, timeout chess. Compare that to a sport like volleyball. You play until someone wins. No clock, no artificial urgency, just the game. Would basketball be better if you played to a score? Maybe, maybe not. But we never even ask the question because this is how it's always been. Here's one more that blows people's minds when they hear it. In tournaments, why don't the top teams get to choose who they play? If you earn the number 1 seed, why shouldn't you pick from numbers 5 through 8? Imagine the strategy. Imagine the accountability. Imagine the rivalries. You picked us? Exactly. Would it be messy? Yes. Would it be more honest? Also yes. But again, we don't ask because the bracket is sacred. And this is the point. Questioning rules doesn't mean you hate the game. It means you're asking what the rule is actually for. Do we want fairness, entertainment, predictability, the best team, the best experience? Because different goals require different rules. This is why I question school systems. This is why I question homework. This is why I question reading programs. Not because rules are bad, but because unexamined rules calcify. And once they calcify, we start protecting the system instead of the people inside it. Sports just make it easier to see.